In nature, the strongest doesn't always win. This couldn't be more true than when we witness unexpected showdowns between animals. So, who's coming out on top? In this video, we'll show you what it looks like when prey becomes the predator. The diversity of the natural world never ceases to amaze us. With speeds of up to 120 kilometers per hour, cheetahs can easily close in on their prey. However, hunting isn't just a race of speed. With strength and agility, gazelles can turn the table in a split second. Sheep herding skills don't exactly work on cows. Before the baby droughtboard shark can rule the shallow waters, the Maori octopus has to teach it a lesson.
Let him go!
This was going to be the polar bear's big feast after days of hunger. But the walrus had other plans. In a fight between two bulls, the locals got caught in the crossfire. Every orca hunt is a display of intelligence. Watch its creativity as it deals with tricky prey like this stingray. I hereby declare, a full-grown lion just lost a race to a baby giraffe. A seal, a bird, and an otter? Even though it couldn't save its young, the gazelle still got revenge on the eagle with a headbutt. Here's your claw. Please take it back. Nah, I don't want it anymore. Hey, come up here. I won't do anything. Nope. I'm staying down here. Come catch me. I dare you. Sharks are always a threat to seals, especially to the young ones in a pod. To keep their pups safe, they banded together to chase the great white shark away. And their mission was a success. The entire group's home is now much safer. At the height of the Chinese Qinghai Tibetan Plateau, a contest unfolds between predator and prey. Who will come out on top? Don't let your aggression go too far. Hey! We don't know what happened, but thankfully it ended quickly. This crocodile learned the stalking strategies of leopards and lions. But the reality is, that approach doesn't suit it at all. Unlucky for the garter snake, the American toad is no pushover. The moray eel has picked out its meal for the day. But it seems like it's met its match with the porcupine fish. Watch how a snake tries to guard its prey after the hunt. But the result? Not only did it lose its meal, it ended up hanging in this position for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Before resorting to its last resort, the skunk sent a warning to the raccoon. However, it realized it was dealing with a tough cookie. Leaving is the best move. But in this case, it seems the opossum doesn't get the same privilege as the coati. In a reckless move, the pigeon ventured into the falcon's territory and paid the price with its feathers. A peaceful moment suddenly turns into a battleground as a zebra knocks out a wildebeest. Animals can have some really adorable competitions. The baby elephant got upset because it couldn't accept that the dog was faster.
Huh?
Spotting a lone elephant, the tiger decided to follow it for a chance at dinner. But the strength of the elephant soon sent it running away. The mistake of the honey badgers was invading the territory of the fierce Ethiopian wolves. The number of wolves there seemed overwhelming, but in terms of survival skills, honey badgers were on a whole other level. Hey buddy, you can't just keep aiming for someone's tail like that. Karma for bullies exists in the animal kingdom too. Alright, remember the survival rules when you encounter an African stork. First, don't get too close. Second, don't point. So, who's the real predator here? The answer is no one. Have you ever wondered what a battle between two smart predators like sharks and dolphins would be like? It's not just a clash of strength and speed. It's also a high-level mind game between two of the smartest creatures in the deep sea. The leopard stealthily approached the resting spot of a wild boar to hunt. But what it didn't expect was a whole herd of boars, not just one. The rabbit has slipped away from the hawk's talons a bunch of times. Making the chase pretty intense. However, this time, it had to surrender to the predator's speed. Every animal has its own defense mechanism when facing a tough opponent. For the bombardier beetle, it sprays a certain amount of acid to take down its enemy. I bet this is the weirdest moment you'll see today. A clam catching a fish. Have you ever witnessed such an epic heist? Monkeys may be small, but they have incredible agility and teamwork. When they saw one of their own being bullied, they immediately came to the rescue, sending the dog running. Nature is truly harsh for the water bucks. With hyenas chasing them on land, and hippos attacking from the water, they face danger from all sides. But still, they refuse to back down in the face of nature. Though small, the ants can completely overpower an enemy many times their size, thanks to their overwhelming numbers. Breaking into the porcupine's enclosure and daring to provoke the homeowner. The gibbon had an embarrassing moment in front of the entire wowtv audience.
You don't need to teach me.
Who says the lion is the king of the savannah? Today, the buffalo is the real ruler. This incredible comeback shows that unity is strength, no matter how powerful the opponent. Three cheetahs thought that they had caught their prey, so they let their guard down. This created the perfect escape opportunity for the brave impala. When teased by two large foes, what would you do? What do you think will happen next to the moray eel after this encounter? Overestimating its abilities, it had to spit out the shark even after swallowing half of it. Despite the difference in size, the small rat still aggressively attacked its foe. However, what it received was not a miraculous victory, but a harsh reality. The cat doesn't want to play. And Karma made sure the cat voiced that. The migration of zebras and wildebeest is always a challenging and dangerous journey. But as food becomes scarce, they're forced to migrate and face powerful predators. This has become a hallmark of the natural world, showing us just how harsh wildlife can be. Armor and steel-like claws couldn't help the crab in this fight. Thanks to the strategy of attacking and using venom, the victory belonged to the octopus assassin. I think this might be an adult orca's hunting training session for its calf. And that unfortunate sea lion is the target for this training.
Oh, has it got yours? Yeah, cool. That's what I saw him standing like that when we were just pulling up.
The tiger's got a memorable lesson about curiosity. As the bear stood on its hind legs to show its size.
You know who I am?
Undeterred by the overwhelming numbers, the lion decided to test its luck. And the reward for that bravery was a hearty dinner. Call an ambulance! Yeah, you're gonna need. But not for me! Can a majestic animal like a lion be scared by a bird? The kangaroo rat is undoubtedly the ninja of the animal kingdom. The dog that wandered into the swan's territory had to turn back immediately. When giraffes get into a conflict, the first thing they do is deliver powerful headbutts to each other. The capybara was drawn to the feathers of the peacock's tail. But unfortunately, those feathers weren't meant for its viewing. When turtles are young, crabs are amongst their biggest enemies. But as they grow up, crabs become part of their food chain. A baboon made a mistake by letting its guard down near the swamp. But it's not over yet. The situation can still turn around.
Oh god.
What happened here? How could a leopard dare to attack a hippo? It turns out the leopard was waiting for the moment the mama hippo gave birth to seize the opportunity for a meal.
I don't want something really cool about them.
But contrary to its expectations, the mama hippo noticed and chased it off immediately. They were conducting a program to learn about farm animal life.
Oh, jeez, freeze.
But the llama wasn't too keen on this unfamiliar guest's presence. Yeah, those cats aren't easily intimidated. The badger was having the life squeezed out of it. Luckily, a pair of jackals joined in the duel. Together, they began to retaliate against the python. Under the cover of darkness, a thief boldly snuck into a bald eagle's nest. It was a big mistake to choose to steal from the king of the sky. Wolves and grizzly bears often steer clear of adult bison for this reason. I know horses can be adorable, but never ignore warning signs like that. To make feeding a bit more attractive for the lion, the caretakers put the meat in a barrel. And here's the result of a greedy eater. The harsh struggle for survival in nature is once again revealed. Who would have thought that a tiny mountain goat could escape the claws of such a fierce snow leopard? This was the moment to prove that rhino horns could defeat any species daring to challenge them. Arrogant with his previous victory, the rhino dared to challenge the elephant. That was a wrong decision, as this giant completely dominated it. Looks like the rooster didn't know its own limits when it tried to take on the horse. And the cocky always end up getting what's coming to them. Capybaras are usually gentle, but when they fight, it's bound to make us laugh out loud. This is the first time I've seen a duck fight back against a seagull. The next chase is sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. Sometimes the king of the sky doesn't always come out on top. It's not easy for a zebra to escape the clutches of dozens of lions. Gators are pretty quick, but they're no match for the sandhill crane. Not only did it escape, but it also made the gator dive down into the lake. She earnestly warned, but the sheep didn't understand human language. The best course of action? Run! Attacking the lone lioness, the pack of hyenas thought they had victory in their grasp. However, it turns out their opponent wasn't alone.
Broad daylight.
No leopard would dare to stalk a troop of baboons in broad daylight.
The troop seems totally oblivious to the imminent threat.
But this mother leopard broke that rule. A small victory, but it's incredibly significant. What's this? What are you doing to my house? Stay away from my house! The battle between the albino mink and the giant muskrat will have you holding your breath in suspense for the final outcome.
It's an octopus chasing a crab.
Got a couple of straddles.
Look at your fish down there.
Huge fish.
Oh,
Guys, we
nearly
aligned
got
it.
him. Nearly got him. Oh, nearly got him.
Oh, so close. Go! Come on, Mr. Octopus. Oh, yeah!
Oh, he's got it.
Yes!
Curiosity can sometimes lead to a bitter ending.
I got that on there.
This thief wasn't escaping karma's grasp either. Hippos are highly territorial and hate being disturbed. It seems this crocodile didn't realize that when it dared to sunbathe on the hippo's turf. The lone buffalo unwittingly fell into the trap set by the lioness. In the end, it was defeated after a struggle with the lion pride. This is definitely the only battle today that ended without a clear winner.
Huh?
Bath time, Stinky! In their search for food, these crabs must leap from rock to rock, dodging the predators that lie in wait. Sharks aren't as invincible creatures as we might think, especially with their size. They can easily be taken down by giant octopuses. The collision caused the two animals to switch their roles. The lives of animals like hartebeest and zebras aren't always as peaceful as you might think. Due to their poor eyesight, zebras often mistake a fawn for a hyena and attack. You might not know that Centropus sinensis is also one of the natural enemies of the cobra. With its large body, it can easily take down its opponent. There are many ways to deal with a noisy troublemaker. And And here's a perfect example of how to make them quiet. If you're used to heartwarming scenes of soldiers returning to the loving embrace of their families, this moment will give you a different ending. These geese don't seem to welcome these soldiers very much. Typically, seagulls would easily win against tiny crabs. However, a broken wing left the seagull completely defeated by its tiny foe. If you think hedgehogs are only good at defense, you're mistaken. They're also expert hunters. Am I seeing this right? A bear has climbed to the top of a tree, and it's even catching an eagle up there. Drop a comment on who you think won the battle.
No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Why'd you do that?
It seems this calf doesn't realize that the lion is a formidable opponent. It casually approaches to chase the lion away, completely unaware of what might happen next. Nesting in dangerous places like near the beach means birds have to contend with many enemies. And these two small but resilient animals have successfully protected their nest from those dangers. Some fish, though small and easy to catch, have a surprising trait. They're not so easy to swallow.
Etwas besägt.
You silly cat! Don't you scare me!
Han har katta så sulten.
How dare you attack me!
Man, I gotta start playing together. Fetch!
Remember, never leash two dogs together. Imagine being the descendant of the most powerful animals on the planet, but being eaten by a crab. Wearing an impenetrable armor, the porcupines can repel any foe daring to approach them. Six lions climb a tree to steal the leopard's prey.
It's mine. No, it's mine. No, it's mine. Carry on.
The caiman definitely couldn't anticipate this sudden attack right within its own territory.
Huh?
Did something just land on that grizzly bear? It turns out to be a bald eagle, and its speed was truly incredible. In this garden, there's a guardian, and you need its permission to enter. Aww, although its strength isn't all that impressive. When fighting, bowing your head does not mean being cowardly and giving up. Sometimes it's to prepare for the next attack. The card game got the bull angry. A rattlesnake usually shakes its rattle when a threat approaches to warn and scare it away. But to a roadrunner, it's more like an invitation.
Oh my god.
Oh no! The camera's click set off the octopus. Relax, the diver just wants to observe you. What a mischievous creature. In a dog's territory, even seals must be wary. But when the seals are on their own turf, they're ready to fight back. You'd better share your food. Oh, this crocodile has quite a plan. It's unbelievable that a small swan can overpower both a mini king of the jungle and full-grown tigers. Well, thieves are everywhere in the world, and in Costa Rica, it's a raccoon.
That's so cool.
Scallops often become targets for many marine creatures. But against such a slow opponent, escaping an attack is quite easy. An octopus engages in a battle with a mantis shrimp, believing it to be an easy catch. However, it quickly learns why mantis shrimp are extremely dangerous crustaceans in the ocean. It's definitely a bad idea to challenge such a muscular animal.
Welcome back to Grandma's house. He's choking me out. Welcome back to...
That was what I was afraid of.
You're right.
Peace was the most important, and the silverback gorilla would maintain it with his strength. Camouflage doesn't seem to deter moray eels. They can still detect their favorite prey, stonefish, among the coral reefs without any trouble. The sheep wanted to be friends, but the emu said, "Get off me!" Not every predator can win against poultry. Geese are actually quite fierce. No matter who the opponent is, geese aren't afraid.
We put this in just for a moment and it came out.
Huh? Am I seeing this right? A buffalo chasing a lion?
Lions. And very often big bulls do chase lions. But this is an extraordinary moment and comes out the other side.
Well now, that's more like how nature works.
And it's amazing how these things can suddenly turn.
Just want to get him.
Go.
Well, I was scared. Did you get that?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what coincidence is. It's when your strength was to ram, and your opponent's was to jump. Hey, you just divided the duck family. Are hyenas sometimes that kind? It's surprising to witness a lion make way for an elephant. The complexity and diversity of interactions between animal species in the wild remains an unsolved mystery. Who still dares to call turtles slow now? It seems that the fox has learned a valuable lesson from its misstep. The swarm of bees proved that there's incredible power in numbers. Even silent predators like pythons and snakes have to surrender to thousands of stings.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Faced with the man's provocation, the gorilla issued a warning. A question many people wonder is whether the Komodo dragon has any rivals. The answer is yes, and this is a perfect example.
Sandhill crane daddy.
A black bear encounters a family of sandhill cranes.
The bear was actually scared.
The outcome is not what you might expect.
It started to climb a tree, but then it decided to run away.
Despite being small and alone, the tegu lizard fought bravely to the end. They got a bit too close for comfort, and the goanna ran straight at them. Why did you eat all my rice?
Oh, face this way. Wow. Oh.
After such an emotional outburst, the buffalo herd has definitely realized that they shouldn't mess with hippos.
It's tooth against the horn.
Have you ever heard of the boxer crab? This is the boxer crab. With its one-of-a-kind boxing glove claws, it's ready to take on any foe.
A blistering left hook makes this fish think again.
This is what happens when you try to bully the weak. In the dark of night, two lions entered a residential area to hunt a cow. But as they approached their plump prey, No one expected they'd end up empty-handed. Huh? Something seems off here, doesn't it? Angry Ram vents his fury on a bag of insulation fiber. Up next, we'll show you how an armadillo frees itself when in danger. The pelican really wants to get a taste of the capybara, but so far, it hasn't succeeded once. In the wild, rabbits usually have to flee when a doggo comes charging to protect their lives. But sometimes, they can also become fierce and chase after their enemies. Although he had approached his prey, with his clumsiness, the male lion could not defeat the buffalo.
Oh no!
Oh no! Yes!
Ostriches are often known for their large size and somewhat rowdy behavior. We've seen that even these tough guys can have moments of hesitation. With its sturdy armor, the porcupine easily escaped the grasp of a whole pride of lions. For its mischievous behavior, the baby monkey got bitten by a fish. I guess it now knows that fish aren't easy to mess with. The sight of a peacock being completely plucked has left many people wondering. It turns out that for a long time, the peacock had continuously teased and harassed the panda. The gentle giant couldn't take it anymore and decided to teach it a lesson. A jungle cannot have two kings. That is the rule. The doggo innocently swam without knowing that he had been targeted by a troublemaker. Tired of hunting, the leopard decided to steal food from the hyena. That choice made him even more exhausted than hunting. These wild boars knew how to turn the Swamp Lord's hunt into a joke. He was looking around like he was officially homeless, when there was a tree right next to him. The scarcity of food prompted polar bears to fight each other for survival. Who would be the winner in this evenly matched battle? The Octo did not like anyone coming close to his territory. The gentle appearance of the scimitar-horned oryx made the honey badger think that this was an easy target for teasing. Immediately, it had to pay a heavy price. This chase made the donkey very excited, and he was ready to play with the tiger all day long. The rat. None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me!
Zelfs wel de meest intelligente foto die we hebben.
Push him up. Push him up. Push him up. Push. Push him up. Push him up. Push him up.
Every fight is a lesson and a fascinating story that nature shares with us. If you're into this, give us a like, share, and subscribe to see more. Thanks a bunch!